Hi there, back again with another review, and this time it's for Outside by Ragnar Jónasson. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that too bad. And this book started out with four friends. They were headed into the mountains for a weekend, a little remote location, and they were trekking to find a cottage that they were going to be staying. And on their way there, it started to snow, it was storming, and so they got lost. It took them a while to find their way, and they righted themselves, and they finally found the cabin. When they got there was a man already in the cabin. Got inside, shone their light around. There's a man who seemed to be dead with a rifle on his lap. But we later discovered the man really wasn't dead. So while they were there, there was an accidental shooting. I don't know. Well, maybe not accidental because one of the guys who were there, while he was sitting down, he had a gun because they were guarding themselves against the guy because they didn't know who the guy was, and then he turned around to see that the guy was coming towards them and he shot the guy. So there was arguments ensuing as far as how to deal with that or what they're going to do. But anyway, later on, the girl left and one of the guys left to supposedly find help. And then later she comes back without him. He's assumed to possibly have gotten lost, and they're hoping that he's all right. So later, the guy who had left originally, he came back and they got into an argument because the girl Helena, she brought up something that happened previously with an old boyfriend of hers who had died. And the gentleman who had left, Daniil, he was involved, or she felt he was responsible for his death. And so we later find out that this had something to do with the weekend that was arranged to get them out there. Anyway, once Dinley came back to the cabin, there's an altercation, and then one of the other guys ended up, being killed. It seemed to be accidental. So as far as the progress of the book, I really enjoyed the storyline, but once we got to discover the reason why they were there, when the death happened with Daniil, the story kind of fell apart. I felt the whole plot just kind of dissipated after that. But up to that point, it was a pretty good read. I would give this book 3 stars. If you have read or listened, let me know your thoughts. Until next time.